Coming up next right here, only on the Fortminorproject channel, I'll be touching bases with you, yes, on the Cruiserweight division as a whole. You know what's coming up next. The only way I know how to do this damn thing, roll that damn intro.
Inside me, a light was turned on. Then I was alive. If you close your eyes, your life, a naked truth revealed. The dreams you never lived and scars never healed. In the darkness, light will take you to the other side. And find me waiting there, you'll see it if you just close your eyes.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Fortminorproject back at it again in here, yes, for another video for you guys for today. And in this video, just wanted to touch bases on overall as a whole, the Cruiserweight division. And I know in some ways it's kind of a touchy subject in some ways, depending on what is your cup of tea on how things are with the Cruiserweights and if you like them or if you don't like them. So kind of like mixed reactions depending on where you're standing on that or on the fence or whatever have you. So with the Cruiserweights lately, I have been a fan definitely since the beginning, since I saw them basically when they first came about around 2002ish, even maybe 2001, late 2001, but mainly like 2002. And ever since then, just seeing the Cruiserweights be a part of SmackDown and to be able to be on that brand for the longest time, having the Cruiserweight title, having guys like either Billy Kidman or Paul London, just to name a few. There's been so many, even with Tajiri, all those guys. It's been really cool just to see them do their thing, the high-flying moves, and it has been more than just the flippy-floppy shit that they do, but it also shows that, you know, they can be a part of the roster and have their own different type of element. So it's really cool that we have that other different style to them and actually have some storylines going for them, and whether it be where we had also the Hurricane turning into Gregory Helms and whatnot, and being able to be a part of the Cruiserweights back then and doing his hero run, which is really dope and badass. Or they had somewhat, if you will, their own Cruiserweight type of different style matches and everything like that. Like an open challenge or whatever have you, something like that. So now that they're back in WWE, it has been a little bit of a rough start, but the CWC really did its thing there, and it was a really cool idea to have a tournament and to be able to see who would be able to win the trophy and everything. So that's looking to be a yearly thing, and then not knowing what would happen after that, what brand they would be on, and now they're on the Raw brand. And now most recently, since I'm taping this basically on a Wednesday, well, last night we had the debut of WWE 205 Live, which is basically right after SmackDown. I heard it was taped, but it looked like it was literally right after SmackDown on the WWE Network, and it's an hour show, and it does have about 3 matches. We did have the Cruiserweight title, which was on the line against the Brian Kendrick, and Rich Swann, where Rich Swann was able to defeat the Brian Kendrick and becoming, yes, the new Cruiserweight champion, which is cool. And in a way pretty historic for the first episode to see a brand new Cruiserweight champion right then and there, and to be able to see some familiar faces from the CWC and maybe some other former Cruiserweights. Maybe they'll be able to show up on the show. That'd be pretty cool to see. So if you ask me, now that we got 205 Live basically right after SmackDown, even though the Cruiserweights are on Raw, so I was thinking at this point, you might as well have the Cruiserweights on SmackDown, since 205 Live is right after SmackDown. Or why not even have it on where they could be on both brands, which would be pretty dope there. So the Cruiserweight title can be defended on Raw and SmackDown, but I guess that kind of wouldn't make sense since we do have the brand split. But it is kind of a big roster since they had a lot of guys for the CWC and everything, so they can actually split up the brands and stuff. Well, since they already have that, but split up the roster, if you will, with the brands. There we go. What I was trying to say. So, yeah, that would be pretty interesting to see. But yeah, 205 Live wasn't too bad for me personally, since I like the Cruiserweights. I've always been a big fan of them, so I just wanted to touch bases on that. Not sure how you guys felt about 205 Live. Do you think the show should be still going on and everything, and how do you feel about it overall? I thought it wasn't too bad of a show. It's nice to see a Cruiserweight title match there, and a couple other matches too. So I'm sure whatever's going on there will definitely be added to Raw, or whatever's going on Raw will be added to 205 Live and stuff like that. So yeah, I know we didn't really have too much of who they really are, so I'm sure 205 will actually introduce who these characters are and what they're all about, since we don't know a whole lot about it. The CWC did present it a little bit, but not a whole lot, so hopefully we will get that more exposure, which is a good thing. Can't go wrong with more exposure for the Cruiserweight, so having 205 is another really cool basically platform for that. So with that being said, just want to touch a little bit bases on the Cruiserweight division as a whole. You know, it has had its ups and downs with 205 Live. It could shake things up a little bit and actually change things for the better. Hopefully we'll see what happens with that, but that's just my thoughts and opinions. What are your own thoughts and opinions? Feel free to leave a video response. That's definitely welcome here, and leave your comments down below in the comment box as well. So with that being said, this is Fortminorproject. Until I continue to subscribe and all that good stuff. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Whenever the hell that may be. Peace.